Here's what I'm thinking. So Paul sent me a new intro, and here's what I'm thinking for it. Ready? Okay, so it starts out. It's gonna start out the same. I think it's gonna end the same. I'm gonna make it right now with you guys. Here we go. It's episode 55. What's up? We'll do the intro in a minute. Well, I'm making a new one. I think here's what we're gonna do. Okay, wait. Let me just get this pulled up. Hold on one sec. Yep. Okay. Here we go. All right. Okay. Boom. All right. So I think if we do it this way, here we go. Ready? Watch. This is it. Ready? Here we go. First of all, it's not, it's so good. I love it. I'm going to use this all the time. Ready? Here. All right, here, I'm going to start over. I'm sorry I interrupted. It's the worst intro ever. I'm leaking anti-confidence. This is the What Are We Doing podcast. Yep. And then we do a little bit of this. Ready? Hold on. Hold on, here it comes. It's coming. It's coming back. We got to get back to the chorus now. So once we, here we go. You know what I mean? There we go. Hey, didn't hear that, did you?
With your baby mama at the crib and blow her back out. Shorty Filipino and she call me Manny Pacquiao. Alley-oop without the hoop, they call me Jerry Stackhouse. Dazing out in public, but your mama made me snap out. Before I get the dough, got the morning routine. Wake up bright and early to some brand new cream. Floss 3 times, baby, all so clean. Gravy got cheese now, that's poutine. Gravy coming hot like I'm hopping off the grill.
Alright, so stupid. Paul's calling me. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. It's Paul. Holy shit, I can't wait. Here we go.
Since we've talked about Legos as well, because you got unbuilt Legos.
Yes,
still?
I do. I need
Legos.
No, I need you. I'm waiting for you to come over and work with me.
Build some Legos. Got it.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set you up. You're gonna come over here because for whatever reason you like going to coffee shops more than coming here. It's fine. But so you'll come over here and we'll build. You can pick out. You can either pick the Iron Man helmet or Thanos's gauntlet with all 5 Infinity Stones.
I feel like that one feels like a fun build.
Okay.
The gauntlet.
We'll throw it on the coffee table, and then you and I will just work, smoke, podcast, build Legos, work, smoke, and our ADD will just take us through the day.
Dude, building Legos is it's cathartic for me still. Because, like,
Yeah.
dude, I built the, when you said the Iron Man helmet, I built the Boba Fett helmet.
Yes.
And that was like very fun.
Do
Very fun to put together.
See, I can't. I'm gonna fucking ruin it when I ask you. But do you and or maybe if Scott does? Do you know there's like a Fender with an amp?
Scott built that one. He has that one.
He has it. Okay. Do you have it?
I do not have that one.
Okay.
No.
All right.
But that's a very cool one. Brittany actually just got me. So last year, or maybe 2 years ago, I'm trying to remember when. I think it was last year. Brittany got me. So each year Lego does a Christmas set.
Oh,
like a big
yeah,
one.
Yeah.
And last year she got me the Lego Elf Clubhouse.
No.
3 little Lego elves that have tiny legs that are smaller than regular Legos, which is a fun little detail.
Wow.
And so we started a new tradition, which was on Black Friday after Thanksgiving, we built that Lego Elf Clubhouse.
Nice.
Yesterday I was having, as you know, a very long, rough day, and I was exhausted. And I was just like, I don't know, I've been kind of like off mentally for like the last few days. Just not feeling quite myself.
Everyone has been.
Brittany was like, I've been saving this for a day where you needed to pick me up. She got me this year's well, it came out the end of last year, but the Lego Santa Visit house, which is a little house that comes with a little family. It's got stockings by the fire. They're making Christmas cookies. And there's a Santa with a sack that can go down the chimney, Lego.
I see it.
So this year on Black Friday, we're building Santa Visit, and it's going to be great. So
I see it. It's not, if I'm looking at the one correctly, it's not as big as the Elf House, or is
it's a normal
Oh,
size.
Santa Visit. I'm sorry. There's a Santa Visit 10293 and there's a Santa Visit 40125. If you go to Amazon, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so the one Brittany got you is this big boy.
10293 with like 1,400 pieces.
Yeah. There's a littler
I'm-
one too, so you could add on to it.
Oh, dude, there's so many. I also have. So I have, like Lego brick heads that are kind of like Lego's answer to Funko Pops.
Yeah.
I have the Mandalorian. I have Grogu and the Mandalorian.
Nice.
And then I have seasonal ones. I have an Easter Bunny, I have Santa, and I have Frankenstein. So I have my seasonal brickheads that rotate through my desk of like, oh, it's Santa in his little workshop. He's up now. Oh, it's Halloween time. Frankenstein is out on my desk. And they go in a drawer, and then they come back out when it's time for their season. I got my little brickheads. They're always around.
This is the most millennial nerd, but like also boomer conversation ever.
I know. I got my seasonal Lego.
I'm getting out my seasonal Funko Pop decorations. And me and my wife every year on Black Friday build a Lego house. Not a Christmas village, not a Christmas village, a Lego village. It's the most like millennial version of our parents ever.
I know, it's very funny. Check out though. Speaking of, I want to get. I think I need to get like a bigger house to get to go to this level of Lego.
Yeah.
But I really like they make the creator expert sets. I don't know if you've seen those, but they're like
is it the
crazy awesome.
Is it the Eiffel Tower and
I think those are part of it. But check out, let me get you the set name. Actually, I'm just gonna drop it in Discord. Hold on. This guy here. Lego Haunted House creator expert set. This is one I want. But like if I get this, it's huge and I need to have somewhere to put it.
So
and I want to have Brittany and I have talked about like
table.
Having like a city's worth of Lego. Like, you know how people build like little cities?
Yes, let me do this with you. I can't wait. I want to see all of your Legos.
What's the other one? Bookshop.
The haunted house is cool. Okay, so no, this isn't what I was talking
right?
about. Look at these. They're like the realistic.
Check out this guy too, though. One more I'm dropping in. This is like not haunted or this is just like city themed, but it's like the same type of build as the haunted house.
Dude, have you seen the so here's what I'm talking about. These are like I guess these aren't Legos. Never mind. Well, it's Lego, but like not really. It's
dude, the architecture sets? Yeah. I have two of the smaller ones. I have New York City.
Okay,
and
nice.
I have San Francisco, the two like architecture sets.
Yeah.
I was just looking at the other day, actually, London, because London's is really cool. It has Big Ben and the Eye. I have this one. Sending you the one I have. This one here.
Yeah.
And I have San Fran as well. San Francisco has the Salesforce Tower and the Golden Gate Bridge.
The Salesforce Tower?
Yeah, dude, it's crazy here. Like, and Alcatraz is in it in the San Francisco one. There, I sent you the two I have.
Why is Salesforce such a fucking company?
San Francisco is retired, actually, which is cool. I didn't know that.
Those are sick.
Dude. Yeah, I have. And also, hold on, let me show you. I'm going to take a picture and show you. So, for our wedding, I built a Lego Brittany and Paul for our cake topper.
Yes. Hell yeah. And we just saw, it wasn't Lego. Sorry. Go. I'll go next. Go.
I'm just sending you the picture of it because I have in my office, I have the two of us standing in front of New York City. So,
nice. Okay. Yeah. We just had a cake topper. Oh, that's so cool. We just had a cake topper. It's totally you guys. We had one. It wasn't Lego, but it was like a realistic, like clay molding of the couple that they got from Etsy. And I mean, it looked just like them. Like they had her tattoo, her dress was the dress that she was wearing. Like it was to the dress. Like she sent her a picture of the dress and this lady made it in clay. Like her mole, her everything. Like it was so cool. But dude,
it's crazy.
All the cities are cool. All the masks are cool. The gauntlets, the superheroes. But this.
Oh wait. Hold on,
but
there's one
this.
other one too. I'm looking.
This is what I
dude,
want.
yeah. Have you seen the new Hogwarts Express one?
Is that the whole train? Yeah.
It's the whole. It's like a big version.
Yeah.
So it's like a big version. It just came out. Like it just came out like last week.
Oh.
It's huge.
It's huge.
Look it up.
Yeah. Let me see.
Hold on. I'm also sending you one other architecture one I think is cool that I've seen in real life actually. Let me find the Hogwarts Express. It might not be on the site yet. It might literally be like a pre-order. They also made The Office. I don't know if you saw that. You can buy The Office.
Dude, it's so much, and that's the issue. Like that's my problem with Funko Pops.
Here we go, bro. It's got platform 9 3/4. I just sent it to you. Hogwarts Express Collector's Edition comes out August 31st.
$500. Oh my god, dude! I have the perfect spot for this, Paul. I have the perfect banister. I can remove.
You see the Dementor, by the way, in the minifigures?
Oh, dude, yes, I can remove.
And there's a.
Oh, if I clear this shelf off, I can get it. I wonder if Megs will let me get it. I'll have to show it to
probably
her.
look at the little Ginny Weasley.
Yes.
You've got the family grown up. You see Harry and Ginny's kids. If you go in there. As one of the minifigure sets. It's a full on.
The characters.
It's Lego for the ages.
Wow.
Yeah, and as a big Harry Potter fan, I thought you needed to know about this.
I
saw it the other day, and I was like, "Holy cow, man! They're going hard with this one."
Oh, I gotta convince Megs. I don't think the perfect spot is enough to convince her. Oh, and look, they go in the train.
The train opens.
Oh, the
you can put them in there.
Oh, that's a flex. That's a flex.
The Dementor too, with like that's like a really cool looking Lego with the face like a Dementor.
Yeah.
I'm really big on sets like this where they come with like a million minifigures or why they cost more because minifigures, I'm sure you have seen this, go up in value like a ton.
Oh, well, people just sell like heads and shit. People are selling heads for $300.
I have because I was a really big and still am like Star Wars guy. Mm-hmm. So I have a ton of Lego Star Wars from like the early 2000s when they like really started releasing like the licensed ones.
Right.
And one of the Boba Fett figures I have is from the Cloud City set.
Nice.
Which was which I was just hype as a kid to play with. But let me look this up now because it might be different. Boba Fett Cloud City Lego.
Dude, also this Egyptian pyramid is sick.
Yeah, this minifigure, Boba Fett Cloud City, there's a couple listings as high as $700 for that single figure on eBay.
Insanity.
And I just like played with it as a kid. I thought nothing of it. It's like all worn down, and I love it. It sits on my desk because I'm like, this is like a classic Boba Fett that I just have because I played with it, and it's not worth anything because I've destroyed it by playing with it, which is what you're supposed to do with Legos.
Right. But it's worth. So much. I got like several Luke Skywalkers of different like value as well because it's like the first generation of licensed Legos. Are the ones I have where they still all had like yellow faces. Dude, and that's the fucking right because no one gave a shit. Society.
Yeah, like none of them could smile even. They were just like a yellow face with dot and eyes, whether it was male, female, whatever. It was just that. And I remember the first time I had a black guy Lego was the 2002 NBA All-Star set.
There you go. If that isn't the most appropriate.
I have all of those. Dude, the Hedwig? Yeah, you actually honestly should have that one too.
I know. I gotta send all these to Megs. She's gonna and you know what she's gonna tell me? When you put the other ones I bought you together, I'll buy you more. So
let me give you a little incentive. Let me tell you something you should do.
Okay.
So if you buy these, whether you buy them from Target or Lego Direct, sign yourself up for the Lego VIP collection.
Ooh,
what happens is every time you buy a Lego from Lego.com or Target, because you can buy Legos at Target.
Yep.
You keep your receipt from Target. You can scan it and upload it to Lego.com, and they give you points for every set you buy.
Yep.
you can then just buy sets with points.
Nice.
There are quite a few people on the Lego subreddit that I've seen who have bought like the $500 Titanic set and paid $3 for shipping because they had so many VIP points.
Right.
But it's cool because every time you buy a set, you get points, and you can then redeem points and buy Legos for free. They also do cool stuff on Lego.com where if you buy like $50 worth of Legos, you get a free set every time.
Yeah.
So right now, if you buy $50 worth of Legos, you get a free set of miscellaneous pirate parts to put like with any of your Lego builds. So you can like build pirate scenes. I am waiting. I have 2 sets I want to buy right now.
It's insane.
I'm waiting because in September, instead of the pirate set, it becomes a Halloween miscellaneous grab bag, and I want that.
Nice.
I'm waiting for the Halloween bag.
And now I'm looking at like the $350 Disney castle. And it's just, dude, it's the fucking, this is the issue with Funko. That Funko has the same problem. They just announced the 20th anniversary Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets movie Funko release. So it's all the characters from that movie in Funko version. So obviously I need them all. But I already have 18 other versions of all the same fucking characters. And there's like 1,800 Pokemon and fucking this. Don't even get me started on Marvel. I stopped that years ago. Like, I have the original, I have the whole cast in their rainbow colors, and that's it, dude. That's all I need. I don't want any more. Like, it's
there's like 1,000 iterations. There's like 7
so annoying.
Black
Yes.
Yeah,
and it's like, it's so draining. And I had to stop for a while. And Megs is like, oh, do you want this one? Do you want that one? And I'm like, no. You just buy them for me for Christmas and surprise me, dude. Because at this point,
Funkos are cool. They're just also like, they are exhausting. And I have a hot take on Funkos is I think Funkos are like the same as NFTs. They're like physical NFTs there's no way they can all be worth as much as some of them become because there's just too many.
Yeah, no, you're right. Dude, I like that. That's a hot take. Yeah, you're right. No, because there's a couple of mine that are worth like, I don't know, maybe five times what I paid for them. And keep in mind, I paid like $6 for most of these. Yeah. So like I have the one behind me, I have a whoopie pie, and it's like a Walmart exclusive. And it's just a banging little whoopie pie with a face. And it's like worth, I think it's up there in worth.
That's pretty fun though.
So it just, I don't know. And then it's like, so I just tell Megs, I stopped buying them and she can get me whatever for Christmas. At this point.
I think that's
it's a solid gift.
The thing is, I can say with Lego will continue to appreciate in value, dude. I have, as I said, I have some from childhood. I have some even that I got like as an early adult that I bought that have like gone up in value because Lego retires sets, and once they're retired,
right,
you can sell the full set,
right,
for like $1,000 online,
right.
Like if you don't want it anymore,
right.
If you still have the set, even if you don't have the box,
yeah,
you say, "Yo, I have the."
You have all the pieces.
You have childhood, the Barracuda Bay pirate ship. It's like $700 to buy the Barracuda Bay pirate ship now, I think.
Banging.
And I think I got it for like $100 originally.
Right.
And like there's quite a few of them. There's quite a few Lego sets that when you buy them and they stop printing them, if you decide, and then they're doing this thing now where they're re-releasing sets from when we were little kids, and they're calling them icons. And I had the Knight's Castle as a kid. I don't know where all the parts are. I'm sure I have all the parts, but I don't have them together.
No.
Knight's Castle is like a $400 set.
Wait. Oh, okay. I thought this was something else. Never mind. I thought this this Lego Icons Knight's Castle looks just like an old 90s toy that we had. And it looks just like this, but it was like a functional castle, and it opened and it had gray balls for the cannons that you could shoot.
Are you talking about the Fisher-Price ones where the knights didn't have faces and just noses that popped out under their helmets?
Stop. Hold on. Fisher-Price.
I had the Knight's Castle, Fisher-Price.
Hold on.
You got it. The knights were super cool. They only had noses. You didn't see their eyes.
Is this it?
Hold on. Let me go look.
I found it. No, that's not the link. Hold on. Here it is. There it is. I think that's it.
Yeah, dude, my parents still have that. My nephew plays with it
No.
now.
No.
Straight up.
Where
Dude,
is
that
he?
was so as a kid who like wanted to be a knight when I grew up, which is what I told all of my teachers until like third grade when I realized you couldn't just be a knight anymore. Uh I had like that castle. I had the pirate ship from that set.
Uh,
Then I had all of you could buy like extra knights.
it
I
did
had
have
like
a
the
pirate
fire and ice
ship.
brigade that were like fire knights,
It did
ice
have
knights, all of them. The entire set of those. I had all of them, and my nephew still plays with them now. Like my parents have that at their house in North Carolina for sure.
Oh, I had the pirate ship
Dude, the
too.
pirate ship shot cannonballs out of it too.
It was the same
It was
cannonballs.
cool.
It was the same cannonballs
Yeah,
as the castle. Oh no,
yeah,
I
man,
had.
that's an incredible toy. Incredible toy.
Oh, I had this one. I think too. Maybe I don't know.
Dude, those
Oh, this
toys.
one's
Okay,
new. Never mind. This one's new. Okay, forget this one. This one's a knockoff. Fuck you, Lakeshore. Dude, oh, here it is. Here it is, Paul. I found it. I found it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. How much
dude,
is
I
it?
love it.
Oh, it's $120. It's $120. Should I buy it? Paul,
You can rebuy that.
Paul, should I buy? It's right here. Look at the picture. Look. It comes with both.
Oh, it comes with both.
But it doesn't. Does it come with
any of the
people?
guys?
It does. It comes with all the shit. Oh my god. It's $120. Should I buy
I mean,
it?
will Ollie play with it too?
Dude, I just saw a TikTok. Some guy found the castle, just the castle at Goodwill like a month ago, and it was like $3. And I was so jealous.
Oh, I'm jealous. Dude, so there are like two things in life that I see online sometimes that it's just never happened to me. People that find full Lego sets at thrift stores for like
Yep.
$5
Yep.
and it's like the full thing.
Yep.
And then people who find guitar pedals that are like vintage ones from the 70s at yard sales and pay like $20 for a pedal they could sell for like $1,200.
Dude,
When I see that,
Yeah.
I like, and like, mind you, in the last 8 years of my life, I haven't done many yard sales or thrift stores, but I used to go with the intent of trying to find those two things.
Yeah.
It's never happened to me. But it happens online all the time, and I don't know why it hasn't happened to me. Maybe it's because I want it too bad.
Did I ever tell you about my late 2019, early 2022, right before COVID hit, flipping spree?
No.
So like in 2019, when I was not DJing a wedding because I did 1 million that year, or drinking myself to sleep, or doing whatever else with Pixel and Hammer, or having a kid, or being insane, I was
very wide range.
I was like fully dedicated it into Gary Vee. And so his thing in 2019 was you can go to a yard sale, you can go to a thrift store, and you can buy mugs.
You're a Gary Vee acolyte, eh?
You can buy mugs for $1 and you can sell them on eBay for $20. And I said, okay, bet. Let's give it a go. Because it was the end of the year, everything was cooled down. Sparks Entertainment was done for the year. Megs and I were in a good spot, so I was like, let's go to thrift stores and spend $5. It'll be fun, because like it'll give us something to do. So she was game to do it too. And so first I sold everything in the house. I started with the house, so I sold like my Game Boys, my Pokemon cartridges, the fucking anything.
Those go for a lot, man.
They sure do. Anything with a logo on it, anything with nostalgia, anything I thought that would make money, I took a picture of it and I threw it up on eBay. And so then we started going to the thrift stores. And the thrift stores were a smashing success. I was buying things left and right. I was picking up things off the shelf. I was spending $5 here, $10 here, VCRs, mugs, Harley Davidson stuff. And bro, let me tell you, my golden ticket, and this was the biggest thing we ever did. So like this stuff I was flipping, like I paid $1, maybe $5, and I was selling it for 10, 15, 20, maybe 30, maybe sometimes 50, you know what I mean? But it was never anything huge. So one day, we're in the thrift store, I'm looking around. I always pass the toy aisle, and I don't know a lot about toys, just the stuff I played with, and if I don't ever see anything I never played with, I don't pay attention to it.
Yeah.
So
Same,
I moved
100% the same.
Right. I moved past it. Megs comes to me in the next aisle and she goes, bro, I think I found something. I didn't pick it up. I need you to come look at it. And I said, okay, first of all, rule number 1, always pick it up because someone else probably has it right now. And so we go back and it's still there. This was a original, hold on, let me get you a picture.
Ready for this?
Because you might have had one. I think I definitely did. Here you go.
Waiting on the picture.
This was an original Mr. Mike.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Uh-huh. It was a little dirty. And it had a sticker, like the price sticker on it. But the battery pack was there. Like the back was there. The mic was there. The whole thing was there. Oh, let me tell you how much I paid for this. $3. Okay?
Oh, boy.
I said, Megs, this is it. $3. I took it home. And then obviously I went to the next aisle over and I bought the Backstreet Boys first album on cassette for 99 cents because I needed to test a cassette player. Yep. And by God, I took it home. I got some peroxide and rubbing alcohol and I cleaned this baby up real good. And I went to the store and I bought 6 C batteries because no one in their life has 6 C batteries in 2020. And by God, it worked perfectly. And Megs tried so hard to convince me to keep it and give it to Ollie. And I said, no fucking way. I put it on eBay and it sold 24 hours later, shipped in my pocket for $250.
That is quite the find. That is a good find. See, that is a very cool find. I forgot about that thing until you said it, and I was like, oh man, I remember these. And around that same time was about March 2020, and the world shut down, and that kind of like put a halt to my flipping game. I sold off everything else on eBay. I sold pretty much everything. There was like 3 or 4 items I couldn't flip, and there was like a couple mugs that I think I spent a couple dollars on. I threw them away. All in all, I walked away with like a $600 profit, and we paid in cash full for the car seat my son sits in every day. So it was dope. I love that. That's quite the flipping story.
Oh yeah, and I think
it is a commitment though.
I think about doing it more and more every day, and now that like Megs isn't working, I'm trying to convince her to just go to Goodwill every day. And just even if it's not products, dude, I just watched a 5-minute video that explains how anybody and their brother can go out right now and make maybe 50, 60, if you do it all the time, 80 to 90 grand buying books from Goodwill and the Dollar Tree and selling them on Amazon. Or I'm sorry, not selling them on Amazon, shipping them to Amazon for them to sell and you just collect the money. Like, it's easy. I just don't have the time to fucking do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a time commitment. I mean, that was something, not like that version of it, but Scott and I in college had quite the operation for guitar flipping.
Oh shit! Tell me.
Dude,
Go.
We would be flipping stuff like 2 trades ahead sometimes. So we'd like have a guitar. Some guy would want that guitar for a guitar that we wanted more because it was more valuable. We wanted it.
No
But then
way.
we'd find a guitar that was something we wanted more, like a guy who wanted that guitar and had a bunch of pedals and an amp to trade. And I would take the pictures from the first guy who I hadn't met up with yet, send them to the second guy, and then Scott and I would coordinate across the state of Pennsylvania where we were going to meet up with people, who was going to do what, and we'd meet up and swap things.
Yeah.
And I went from a $200 Takamine guitar that I bought my junior year of high school to a $3,000 Gibson acoustic guitar without spending a dime.
Yeah.
All the way up.
Yeah. It's what's interesting to me now. I think honestly, the people listen, the idiots who are like on the fucking Ellen show or whatever, like those people, that shit's probably not real. But like these people who like flip like the paperclip to buy a house, like
that guy. There's a guy who did that in Canada. Who, like, it's kind of a little misleading because the town gave him
Right, right. Well, right. But I mean, like, you know, like what you just did and the whole one step ahead. I don't know if I'd be able to do that, but it was
a Scott and
genius.
Paul operation.
It's
It was not
fucking
possible on your own.
genius. Right.
It was,
Right.
yeah, it was like, all right, dude, I met this guy. Oh, I met this guy. I saw this guy looking for this.
This
And
guy
then we
wants
just,
to
like,
say, so you would just find matches. So you would find the original deal, and then Scott would go find, okay, well, while you're trying to work that deal out, let's just assume it's going to go through. And then boom, I'll go make another deal while you're making that deal, and then that'll happen at the same time, and then we're up twice as much.
We just talked about this actually because we have like a group chat with a couple guitar buddies, and it was like I think maybe our crowning achievement of this time is we in one night met two guys.
Yes. Yep.
About 30 minutes apart from each other.
Wow.
So
you
like
know
we
what?
drove to this one house, traded an amp for a guitar. That Scott owned that guitar for like 20 minutes before we went and traded it to another guy for like a Gibson Les Paul. It was just like. It was just this incredible, like, and that was one night. I remember he like came down to visit my parents' house in Doylestown. We met a guy like 10 minutes above where my parents lived, and then drove to the Wawa near my parents' house to do the second transaction. And like that was like the closest we ever got, because it was like also kind of like, oh, this guy's gonna meet us at this time, so we have to make sure this other guy, like, we make the deal and we leave before, like, so we can get to the other guy. Make the trade happen, because like this other guy thinks we own this guitar but we don't have it yet in our possession. Crazy,
dude.
Crazy.
You know what, I have a story like that, except it starts out with once when I was 20, I hooked up with two girls in one night, and I don't think it had nothing to do with guitars or money exchange, but you know, it's all good. You know, you guys you link up with dudes, and you know, in college I linked up with chicks. It's fine.
Scott and I love linking up with a little bit, spooled it back up recently.
What? Doing what? Why?
Just because Scott got back into guitar pedals recently. And so we're like, oh, I want this. Oh, I'm moving this. Oh, I want this. The difference is now we're adults and we have a little money to add into it, so we can really do some damage. We have to. But it's like, oh, this guy has this thing. I paid like $200 for this, but it's worth $800. But this guy wants $200 on top for his thing that's worth a lot more than the thing I'm saying. I'll throw the $200 on because I'm coming out huge on top.
Yep.
And then I get the thing I can sell for like double what I paid for the original thing on top of it. It's dangerous. It's a dangerous game that we shouldn't be playing, because it's gonna become a runaway train if we play it too much.
So let me ask you if you think I should do this then. I've been considering like getting back into this now with like my schedule kind of being what I want it to be. And so like I could easily probably work in like a Monday morning 9 to 11 trip to Goodwill, or like, you know, shopping or whatever. But listen to me. I have a Twitter account. It's called Divine Resell. They charge, and if you join their Patreon, it's $50 a month. So like we're not talking a Netflix subscription here. We're talking like, you know, it's like $50. So
yeah, we're talking a Netflix subscription in 2 years when they have to raise their prices to go knock out on this.
Well, right, exactly. But that $50 a month gets you access to their Discord, where they just give you the deals before anyone knows about them. So like their users are going and buying Shawn Mendes tickets and selling them for double. They're buying fucking Yeezys and fucking this and that and this and that. And they're just like fucking flipping everything for twice as much. And so it's like, if I had that group and that knowledge, I could just fucking be like, yo, Megs, Home Depot today, 12 leaf blowers, $30 each, and then flip them on Facebook Marketplace and fucking eBay the next day. You know what I mean? Like it seems.
That is interesting. It's such a like, it's stressful, but if you can both do it and manage it, where it becomes just like, we do this on this day and it's not a thing you do every day.
Maybe.
Doing it every day gets to a point where like you're also having to store a bunch of stuff until it sells, which no one likes. That's where you get to the bad. That's where you get to the bad.
Yeah.
Place.
Well, and that's right.
You become a hoarder by accident.
Well, and that's what I had to do, dude. That's what I was flipping in our 1-bedroom apartment. Now, let me remind you, our 1-bedroom apartment, which was probably like 700 square feet, and our living room was one chunk, and where I think our dining room was supposed to be, but it was just a storage closet / living room area, was where I had the desk I'm sitting at now. And I essentially worked Pixel and Hammer in the living room for fucking like 3 years. I had to schedule all my meetings during Ollie's nap time so that we could close the bedroom door, put him in there to nap. Oh, and Ollie's room was in our room. He slept in our room for the first year and a half because there was nowhere else to put the crib because I had to fucking work in the living room. You know what I mean? Like it was a fucking, and I was flipping shit. So I had to figure out where to put DVDs, VHSs. I just bought two VHS players, cassette players from fucking Goodwill. I got to put those somewhere. Not to mention we got shit. Like we've got shit in the closet, like stored away and fucking like, you know what I mean? So it's dude, we were fucking griming it, dude, for a minute. And like, it was just like, I was fucking going hard in 2019 with pretty much every aspect of my life. It was insane. It was insane.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive, honestly, the flip game. Yeah, it's fun, man. It's fun too. Like, I don't know. I enjoyed it. It's like the thrill of the chase of it too. It's like, did I find something magical? Oh, cool, sweet. Now I'm gonna flip it. Oh, this. Oh.
Well, and two, it's also
like, it's excited.
It's also like learning eBay and how to like the products where I just bullshit a 3-paragraph description about how retro and amazing this Game Boy cartridge is versus just putting up it's Pokemon Red, it's a Game Boy cartridge. Like those 3 paragraphs, flip that shit quicker. And like shipping costs.
It's marketing.
And
you're marketing.
Like, dude, people don't know about media shipping. So like shipping media, whether it's a game or a movie or a DVD or a thumb drive, anything that's like digital or like media, like it ships for $3 flat. The U.S. Postal Service will ship any media for $3 flat. So whether it's a fucking a whole case of DVDs, if it's a whole case of DVDs, $3 flat because it's media. That's just how they treat it. It's a different classification. I didn't know. Or they have free fucking boxes at the post office. You just walk in. There's a whole shelf. You pick what size you want, and that ships for $7, $14, whatever it is.
I think they charge for those now.
And the fucking people on eBay pay that money, dude. Like, I never gave, none of my listings had free shipping. None of my listings. I would sometimes charge more. Whatever the calculation for shipping would come out to be if I got like a flat rate box or I knew it was media and like I knew like, let me see if these people are idiots, and they were. Like if I knew I was only paying $3 or $4 for shipping, I'd charge $8, and they'd pay it every fucking time because they couldn't go to the fucking store and buy what they were buying on eBay from me. So it's fascinating. It was so fun. I'm gonna do it again eventually, but like I have these flows in my life where like right now I'm really debating whether or not I want to like start a Twitch channel and start streaming 007 GoldenEye. You know what I mean? But like,
that'd be fun.
I know it would be, but like also I'd also love to go to Goodwill and flip some shit. Like my head has turned on my way to weddings on Saturday mornings too often to see yard sales as I pass them. And my excuse is not stopping is because I never have cash on me, which I never do. So that's always probably a good thing. But dude, it's like, it's a thrill, and it's like, you know, we don't need it. We don't like, it's not like we need the extra money or anything, but like,
yes, I understand the yard sale thing, particularly like, especially if like I'm on the way to do something and I see a yard sale, I'm like, oh, but like, what if this is the one I stop at and there's something cool?
Right.
Like, what if this is the one? Like, what if this is the one that if I stop, it's because I'm going somewhere else. Maybe I need to stop because there's something cool. Like, I like turn it into like a karma thing.
Dude,
like, if I stop now, this is when I'll find the cool thing.
Gary V said his biggest score was on like a Sunday at like 1 p.m. So like no business being at a yard sale at 1 p.m. On a Sunday. And he just straight up asked, he was like, you guys got any video games? For 50 cents, he bought a gold cartridge with the case NES Zelda game, and I think sold it on eBay for like $3,000.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, it's insane. But that's the thing. It's these parents. It's the parents who have all this shit in the basement. Their kids are in college, getting drunk, fucking each other. And it's like, hey, they're not texting me back, so I'm just going to have a yard sale and sell all their shit for some money. And then we show up, offer them $5 for a video game that's been sitting in their basement for 3 years. And they're like, sure, why not? Fuck it. That's $3 for me and the girls to go drink next weekend because my kid's in college. And so... You know what I mean? It's very interesting. Very, very interesting, the whole thing.
Dude, well, if you do flip, I feel like there's something to it. But I'm going to go. I'm going to eat lunch. I'm going to do work. We'll talk more about this. Also, now I want to go look at stuff online and old toys, but I probably need to do work. So, but this is a great little meandering. We started talking about work and then we got sidetracked.
Yeah, it's okay.